Hey Melbourne City fans, this is Charlie for Melbourne City FC, voice of a fan, and thank you for joining, thank you for listening. Just before my review on our game against Auckland, just want to say thank you for my subscribers, thank you for all the support, really appreciate it. Early stages of the channel, but slowly we'll grow, and just want to say my thanks, and again, thank you. Please share, like, comment, subscribe, really appreciate it, thank you. Well, season over. We got eliminated by Auckland in a dramatic way, penalty shootout. Nathaniel Atkinson got his penalty saved. But I feel for him, I really do, because once it gets to sudden death, anything can happen. Especially how hard we worked to get that goal in the 95th minute of added time. Mehmedi scoring, we all went crazy for sure. But I feel for the guys. I felt for them. So disheartening. But that's the way it is. That's the way football is. And I believe that our chance was against Adelaide last week. That was what happens when you don't take your chances, when you don't play to win. We lose that opportunity to win at home, to play at home. Instead, we had to do it the hard way. We had to play in Auckland, which we haven't won, not even scored a goal. It was the first time we scored a goal there. So Mehmedi has that honour. But that's what football. That's why you have to take your chances at home. So it was unfortunate that we couldn't get it done against Adelaide. We could have had our rest week, played at home. But that's the way football is, unfortunately. We're all in mourning. I'm a bit disheartened still. I'm not going to bring much stats because I just feel it doesn't matter. But, at the same time, we can show some positives, and that is seeing Lecky back doing his thing. It really was. He was taking shots, tackling. He was really playing awesome. Our defense played great as well. Beige, always. Delbridge, Ferreira, Nathaniel. They all did their part. Eunice was a little bit kept quiet in certain times. Wasn't really a factor in a lot of the part, but he was still hanging in there. He was still doing his thing. Rashani, like I said, missed an opportunity with a beautiful pass from Kudleshi. He just unfortunately took too many touches, and that's one thing I mentioned last review in a game against Adelaide. Rashani unfortunately does too many touches. He takes too many. That pass that Kudleshi did to him, he could have just chipped the goalkeeper, or he could have shot it before he even got to the goalkeeper. You don't wait until you're 1 centimeter away from him. Especially the Auckland goalkeeper, so long, got long legs. He tried to roll the ball away from the goalkeeper, and it wasn't going to work against him. It was unfortunate that Rashani had that opportunity, and like I said, too many touches. He's often needs to learn a little bit, and of course he's a kid still. Just all you have to do is take your chance one time, 1-2 shot, 1-2 shot. You don't need to do a whole lot, but that's the way it is. Caputo was quiet as well. I felt like Caputo was very quiet. Just didn't put himself in positions where he could have attacked the ball, and he was just unfortunate that he couldn't make much of an impact. But then again, Caputo's had a good season. He really has, and hopefully he continues next season. But I gotta say, what really stole the show for me was the 17-year-old Kudleshi. If you remember Kudleshi, I said that he hardly played because he hasn't. He's hardly played. He came on the sub for Adelaide, but really didn't much of an impact. But this game against Auckland, 17 years old, and Auckland couldn't touch him in the mid. He was running around everywhere, and no one could keep up with him. It's unfortunate that I think he clashed shins with Mehdi. I think it was Mehdi. If I apologize if it wasn't, he clashed because they tried to take a shot and he took a shot himself and accidentally clashed. But hopefully it was just a knock to the shin. But it was saddening that he went off because he was killing it. Who knows what he could have done further? But it was great to see. Hopefully I see him again in the next season because he was great to watch. Apparently he was positioned as a right back. That he was definitely not a right back or centre back or whatever he was. He was definitely not that. If you read my comment in the Melbourne City fan page, that's what I said. I mean, he definitely doesn't play like a defender. He plays like a number 10, number 8. So that was great to see. But the players, again, I'm not going to come and bash any player because they all did their best. And it's just unfortunate that we got out of penalties. Our season's over, but we look forward to next season. And that's what this club does. Beige mentioned that that's what this club is about. We continue every season. We're not out. We're still there and we'll still be there next season. I don't know about much transfers that are going to happen this coming up season. I heard a lot of rumors. I've heard rumors about Ferreira going to the other side. Eunice going back because he was on loan, going back to where he originally is. I don't know how long his loan term was. Azani, I don't know either. Lecky, if he's coming back. Nabut is coming back. See how they are fitness wise. So anything can happen these coming seasons. It's like rumors and transfers. Anything can happen. You don't know who's coming in, who's going. Sometimes they get us off surprise. But we'll see. Us as Melbourne City fans, we can only do is support the boys and support the girls as well, whatever happens. Just a few notes as well. The high kick in the penalty box. I don't understand why that wasn't called a high kick when last week against Adelaide, I don't know if it was Kuhn or Naboo, they did a similar situation and the ref beat for us against us. And now in an elimination final, it was a dangerous high kick and nothing was given. So I don't understand how the ref decided that wasn't dangerous, but the other one was. It was just certain things like that get to me, especially in a final that matters. Those decisions can win or lose decisions. If that was considered a high dangerous kick outside the box, why wasn't it inside? We could have had a penalty there, 2-1, and we would have won. Things like that get to me, but what can you do? We can only mourn the loss, which was a dramatic loss, like I mentioned. And disheartening, even now. I'm not going to bring up stats today because I just didn't see the point, really. We took too many. The only things that I can tell you is that we took almost 34 touches inside the box. And we didn't take advantage of it. There was one that, as I mentioned, Rashani tried to go around the goalkeeper. There was one that Eunice, he had a great shot to hit at the target, but instead he kept on going and then turned back. And by then the Auckland defenders regrouped. And by then it's too late. And also there was one where Beige just went into the box and he would have taken a shot on his right, but he just kept on holding the ball, and then by then he just congested the whole box in there, and by then, you can't take a shot. So little things here and there that I can give you that stat. But then again, Mehmedi scores our first goal in Auckland. First time scoring there. By the way, again, those stats don't really mean nothing because our season's over. But look forward to next season. It's the only thing we can do and see what happens. And of course, it's not over for us Melbourne City fans because our girls won our first leg. They'll continue. to the second leg against Victory, and that's why we support the girls because they're still there. Melbourne City still look something to look forward to, especially their Champions League campaign as well. So our girls are still there. It's always exciting to watch how far they can go. And if they win the Premier's Plate, they win the Champions League, and they win the Championship as well, that's how can you not love the girls? I mean, that's where they're the best. So definitely look forward to seeing them. You know, they're going to be in Casey, so go down there and support our girls. And good luck to them in the second leg. But yeah, this is just a small review, really, because we're in mourning at the moment. But like I said, still got next season coming in. We don't know what's going to happen. Transfers, etc. But we support the guys. We support the girls. That's why we love Melbourne City. So I don't want to be here talking too much regarding our pain, but yep, looking forward to seeing what next season brings, and see what we can do. And because I'm excited as well, seeing Kudleshi and seeing any the other youngsters what they can do. And you never know. We've lost, but we come back next season, and that's why we love Melbourne City because we're always going to be there. So next season we can head to the final and win it all again, like we did last season. So you know, it's unfortunate, but we continue, and again we could move forward to next season. For me, I'm not going to go AWOL until next season. I'll be still around. I'll be doing some short videos. If we any news regarding transfers, official transfers, or any changes among the club, I'll be making videos on those. And yeah, just support the club and all the way, and stay tuned for more videos. So that's just a short video. Please share, like, comment, subscribe. Always a support, and I really appreciate it. And again, support the girls and boys. We're always there for them. And support our NPL team as well, who won as well against South Melbourne. So we still have looking forward to as much as Melbourne City fans. So stay tuned. I'll be making more videos regarding any news. And please, and of course, for our women's team as well. So thank you again, and see you around. Go City.